That's not bad. That's not bad at all. At all. It is back, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I had my the feature where I can give you this view and then it can pan out in the other direction. Imagine. I had to bite the bullet, man. I had to. So yes, we didn't want the phone, yes, we didn't want the tablet. But normally I have to give it up. All in the name of a windy air conditioner. You see me? So it go. So it go. No, it's a little darker than usual. Don't know why. But anyway. There was something that I had on my mind earlier and it was corrupt. Oh yes. I remember. So the WhatsApp channel, you see, it's gonna be exclusive. We're gonna try that. You know, we're gonna try that because I find that if you're very creative and you're very crafty, it can be a good space of exploration, and also the control that you have over WhatsApp channel is a lot better than what you have with a YouTube channel, an Instagram page, a TikTok page. The scum of the earth can tarnish you and have their comment creator moments with you. I had a few bars to drop. See, you don't understand. I am a content creator, whereas you are a comment creator. And then the other one, what was it again? Right. I said, well, you would like to call me bitter in the hopes that it would offend me. But in reality, you're actually dyslexic and you just happen to spell better incorrectly. Yeah. Yeah. So the ritual returns. The ritual returns. Cannot complain. You know, there's a lot of talk. That's obnoxious. I suppose I will wait. Now, a couple days ago I was listening to, I think it was Skyrion, and their his take on the Doom lore, Doom and up to Doom Eternal and everything like that. And then I find myself going through Metal Gear Solid lore, right? Yo, that's crazy. Fam, my eyes are getting cold. That's never happened to me before. Yo, this AC is kicking, fam. Fam, why my eyes getting cold? Nah, yo, I have to turn off this. See? Look at that. See that? Fam, this is porcelain white. This is cocaine white. This is crazy. Look at this. Yo, I don't even know if people have teeth as white as this. You see it? Whew, jeez. Alright, there are some things I have to do. Honestly, We're not exempt from the prerequisite course in life known as suffering. Or rather, in the University of Life, there's a prerequisite course called suffering that you can't escape. Can't go around it. You will not be exempt. Yeah? Or the road to paradise is through hell itself. Why this look crushed? That don't make no sense. Anyway. I have reminders to give myself, so I have some books to mark. I have papers to mark. And I have a page that I want to, get some content going on for like, I have multiple WhatsApp channels, so it is what it is. Like I know that eventually I'm going to have content posted on it on a regular basis. And again, like what I like about a WhatsApp channel is that you have a little more control over it. It's not like people can just jump on it and leave whatever, dirty remarks that they want to make. If they don't like it, they can always use an emoji to indicate that. So, there's that. What I find fascinating though is that, WhatsApp channels are a new thing. It's new. But yet you have some people who have like all 2.5 million people. I'm like, there is no way you had that much content for you to have that many people. Unless what you did was you ported them. It was a port. That was a port. It's just that simple. It's a port. There's no way. Cause like, come on. WhatsApp channels are new. And I like YouTube channels that have been around for ages. And Instagram pages that have been around for ages. Not like that. WhatsApp channels are new. And you even tell me you have 2.15 million followers from where? We're not stupid. We're not stupid. But yeah, like there is something I wanted to make a comment about. Like I feel like some people just feel after I'll say this. So one time I'm going to mention it over here. But elsewhere, I'm going to go in detail about this. There are some people that feel as though they're doing teachers a favor. Like you should be grateful that we have paid you so little. You should be grateful that you have students in front of you that we place in front of you. There's this sense of we're doing you a favor. And what can you possibly do without us? Alright. Just know, say September morning, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. Oh, you're gonna find out. So, September, man. Yeah, I hate having to do this. Because apparently, look at this. See what I go on this one? I'm trying. No, my phone died, right? This one, yeah? Phone died, right? Ha! Look at that. Yeah, so I kind of. Oh my God, what is that? This is what happens when like I don't go to the supermarket and buy my wipes. It's crazy. What is that? It's just this glaring. What you call it? Inconsistency with the rest of the screen. What else was I supposed to talk about? Yeah, I've been MIA when it comes to MMA. I'm not gonna lie. I've been out of the loop. I've been out of the loop, I won't lie to you. Even with battle rap, that too. I've been out of the loop. Both hands to God, not even right hand to God. Both hands to God, I've been out of the loop. And you know, that's why I'll know for a fact that after, like, once I get this break, I remember what I was able to accomplish in 2 weeks. I had 2 weeks sick leave once, and then I had a holiday that came up right after. Fam, I was productive. I got things done. Yeah, I got things done. I got things done. Yeah. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful concept, you see? You have some people that, as soon as I wanted to talk about this. Imagine you have a rocky relationship and a toxic work environment. And ironically, they want you to do away with to the left. This one to the left. You're for left. Just a rocky relationship. Every relationship get rocky, but it's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be perfect. Right? But a work environment that stresses you out, gives you no benefit, tears away at your spirit, tears away at your self-esteem. It basically taxes you more than you get paid. So what's the point? And then people tell you that you need to stay in it to up to 10 years to collect a pension. A pension that's not going to be worth enough to buy a mule. You know, and this is the thing, like, this is how I know that people don't really have your best interests at heart. They don't. They will tell you to do the most heinous things. They will tell you, oh, buy a car. Are you financially projecting? Because projecting is one thing, but financial projection is a serious thing. Just because you can afford it doesn't mean that I can. Doesn't mean that me over here can afford the things that you can. And who knows, maybe you can afford it because you have a partner. A reliable partner. Or rather, a financially reliable partner. Right? So people have to take these things into consideration when you're offering your suggestion to anybody. If you're offering your suggestion, make sure that you put into consideration the things that you're really trying to get people to do. You don't tell me stay in something that has robbed me of financial opportunity. That doesn't make any sense. When I have people who literally are walking past every day saying, I never know you did classes here. I do know. You think I go give up on my audience? I gonna give up on teaching adults who actually want to learn, including high school students, in addition to students from primary school. And I must give up that to teach at one place with only one demographic when I can tackle 3 and teach less people for more money. And you're telling me to stick around for a job that basically taxed me at least over 100 grand worth of money that they literally had for us. Come on. Nah. And the thing is, if you cannot survive without a 9 to 5, you're going to be a slave for the rest of your life. Straight up. You're going to be a slave. But so many people are happy being slaves. Ironically, right? In a country that was supposed to be the most rebellious of all the slaves. The most rebellious of all the slaves came here. I just saw them come. the most unruly of the slaves, and yes, so them come. And yet still, this country embraces the modern day slavery that's going on right now. Embrace it. And I must apologize, my phone is dead, so normally the lighting would be a lot brighter. You know, I mean, do I have... Alright, give me a second. Sometimes improvising is really good, but sometimes too little too late. Like, come on, why didn't I think of this before? All I had to do was hit the pause button and say I'll be right back. And here we are. Anyway, I'm showing off, right? You know my ritual. You know my ritual. Oh, I have this one to do. This one. And the last lap. This one. Yes, I have 2 more left. Right? And of course, before that one, I did, well, this. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you can't see how I got the wrinkles out, but I got them out. Right? Yeah, there are a lot of people that they thrive on their sense of authority. There are some people that you think that they're doing this leadership role because they're naturally good leaders, when in reality it's not about that. It's about establishing your authority over other people so that you can say, well, if you work here and you're under me, then technically you're my property once you're in this institution. You have people who think like this. And I can throw shade directly. You know, I can throw my shade directly. I don't need to hide. I don't need to hide. Because being afraid, I'm afraid of quite a few things. But not everything. Not everything. So, there was another thing I wanted to mention, but I can't remember what it was. I genuinely do not remember. Why can't I remember? It will come back to me. It will. I mean, some of it might be something I wanted to say on Boss Man Cinema, maybe. Alright, there was something I wanted to say. I don't know, you have some people that, I don't know, an argument is the reason why you and them not talk. One argument. And because you never kiss them ass, you never agree with them, you never give them what they wanted, so because of that, them just not deal with you again. But then, as soon as they need something from you, you see them come back and cozy up to you. They're not necessarily doing it now, but they will eventually. I mean, I've had this experience where somebody who vehemently disrespected me came back into my life and low-key asked me if I can put them on my health insurance. Right? Yeah. And that's the funny thing. It's like, okay, if you know you need me for something, why are you going to disrespect me then? Like, make that make sense. Make sense of that if you can. You're going to disrespect me and then know you won't ask me for a favor. Weird. And it's funny too because you have some people, them don't talk to you, but them follow you. Why? Because them wait for your phone. So what you think will happen? As soon as you become semi-famous, And I'm gonna say, oh yeah, I know him. I used to sleep with him, this and that, da 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 da. Really? For the 5 minutes of game? That's what you do? Why you think my song can't flop? It's funny how you only know me when the trophy them show up and I'm home again. The phone in them show up in my zone again and phone no when like someone want to show with them. Hmm. Yeah. Anyway. I like monologuing. But sometimes I have something perfect to say and then I just don't remember to say it right here and now. But yeah. I don't know. Be good to people that good to you, yeah man. You have some people that feel like say if I run them down and I mean it's annoying. It's annoying. It's quite annoying because it's like you're available and it's always when you're not available that is when everybody want show up in their life and say yo they want to hang out more, they want to spend more time with you. Don't make any sense. Time is something that you should not like. Don't disrespect time. Disrespect anything you want, but don't disrespect time because time is not something you can get back. You can't get back time, you know. You can't get back money. You can't lose any amount of money and get that back. Get back time. I dare you. I dare you to get back time. You can't. I'm telling you, you can't. Oh, I wanted to say something. Now, there are many a times where I've deleted TikTok off of my phone. And for obvious reasons. One, I have an issue with storage. But two, I feel like it's kind of distracting. In fact, realistically, if I really wanted to do this TikTok thing properly, I just need a device that is solely designed for that. But the only thing I do on that phone is TikTok. Genuinely. So if I am recording something on that phone, it's being posted to TikTok and only TikTok. Not gonna have nothing else on it to distract me and all that. I have another phone for that. Yeah? Because I genuinely hate when I'm trying to upload something, only for the whole goddamn thing to freeze, and then I threaten to just throw my phone into the wall. So, you know, so as to exercise my amount of actual self-control, might as well just say, here one, bite the bullet, get a phone that is designed for that. You don't even have to be the most expensive one either. It just needs to be a decent phone, decent amount of storage. Yeah, I'm gonna just use it for that. Nothing at all else. Nothing else. Yeah. Like, alright, so I bring that up because social media discipline is a thing where I started exercising it, and I feel like this is something that sometimes you have some people who they like to do certain things. They like to, I don't know. I think what happens with a lot of people is they want their opinion coming out of your mouth. I've been saying this quite a lot. It's true. And it's like the aim of the argument is for them to voice their disapproval of the way that you think. Right? So they're so disappointed. It's as if, oh, but you represent me. How could somebody who represents me think like that? Really? Who are you? God? Not God. So why do you know? And it's I'll go back even to teaching a little bit. if a student of yours gets something wrong, the response cannot be, how you get this wrong? You're my student. What how you manage to get this wrong? What do you mean? That makes sense to me. Fam, your job is to say, I saw how you got that wrong. I got it wrong like that once. Let me tell you what happened here. You know what happened? You wrote plus instead of multiply. Or, because you see, this is the thing, you know. If you see, for example, let's just use an example. If I see 23 times 13 and I see you write 36, I'll say, how you manage to get 36? Then it hits me. You use the plus sign instead. You see that? That's how, that's, your job isn't to say, yo, you're a failure because I am your teacher and you represent me and how could you get this wrong? No, that's not your job. Yeah, your job is to say, hold on, make me diagnose the real problem. Yeah, make me deal with the cause and the effect. Right? Make me treat the symptoms and deal with this thing properly, the right way. Let me give you some perspective that will give you so much clarity that you won't make the mistake again. They can try and trick you how many times, but it won't happen. That's how you get it done. Yeah? So, speaking of that, there was a TikTok video I saw where this guy said, if two people are too alike in every way possible, one of them is absolutely unnecessary. And he's basically saying the person that encourages the most growth out of you, or rather the person that leads you to the highest plateau of growth in your life, is often the person you disagree with the most. That is your greatest teacher. That's basically what he was saying. I think I saw it on TikTok. This is one of the reasons why I want a phone, just for that. You get what I mean? So that way, instead of me just, you know what I mean, just kind of sporadically talking about it, I can just take time and insert them in the conversation. You know, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I should do that. But yeah, I mean, here what? You have to become mentally tough, guys. I mean, it's something that it took me a while to get here. You know, I don't act like, you know, I built myself in a day. You know, rest in peace to Stan Lee. Rest in peace to Akira Toriyama, right? You know, because I mean, that man's career started at 39, at least. Stan Lee, in terms of the prominence of Marvel. And here's what's crazy about that. I'm only 37. Usain Bolt retired when I was 34. And how I remember that? Because he's only a few months older than me. Usain Bolt born in August. I'm born in a... So I know for a fact he's an 86 baby. I'm born basically what? August is... Which number that in the months again? That'll be 8. Yeah, September is 9, so August is 8. I am 11. Yeah, 3 months before me. 11 minus 8. Do the maths. Yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah. 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 Alright. Grand finale. I don't even know if I go get done before this entire, you know, video comes to a crashing halt. But anyhow, thanks for being bored with me. Thanks for entertaining me in some way, somehow. Yo, I did something with one of my students today. Funniest thing I've ever done. I said to her, you know this is a trapezium. And she's like, what? No, it's not. I'm like, watch this. So I just take my finger and I just rub out the line. And I'm like, what does that look like? This is, and it's so funny. When you grow as a person, you look back and realize, damn, when me did I go to school and things that I didn't know, I never know nothing. I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing. And that is what wisdom really is. Knowing how much you never know. You know what I mean? I love what the purpose of why I made this page. Call it One Junker Man, because, you know, I might be a slacker, you know, but there's a little bit of wisdom in the slackness. You know? Not because I'm a slacker. Hey, speaking of that, there's this girl that's obviously she's an adult film star, at least an amateur, or what you call homemade, you know, I'm not afraid to say it, homemade pornography. Yeah, people say corn and they say prawn, and it's like, yo, they're making the internet turning into some real, like, the internet are turning, yo, but I like, the internet, yo, internet have no manners. Like, I'm afraid for say words. Like, I'm afraid for say the word pornography. How? It's in the dictionary. What would I talk about? And you're afraid to talk about it. Anyway, there's this girl. Her name is Jade Jordan, and I saw some of her tweets on Twitter, and let me tell you, this girl is just. It's like when you see somebody that's supposed to be an adult film star, and then you see the things that they write, and you're like, you know what? You love what you do. Alright? You should have been writing dissertations, but, you know, who am I to judge? Who am I? Who am I to judge? I won't do it. You know? This is why I like being able to make, you know, this kind of content, because hey, I can talk about it. So anyway, this is about to close on me. So we'll catch up again. By then, I should be finished with this, you know? Yeah.